Hey everybody, my name's Andrew and I'm from Kite Army. So you just got a glimpse of some of the things I've been working on this summer. Let me tell you why I've been busy with that stuff. So like you, I wonder, are cordless powered yard tools as strong as our gas counterparts? And I wanted to come up with a way to demonstrate that. That's why I created this thing called the blower powered baseball pitching machine. So in this video, I'm going to put both blowers, a cordless backpack blower versus a gas-powered backpack blower, and we'll see which one performs better. Let's get into it. All right, it's time to let the fun begin. Let's cue the high-speed setup. All right, let me show you the backpack baseball blower up close. This thing is a monster. Here's the business end of the blower, and you've got a 7-foot long PVC pipe connected to a union. Up top, we've got some electronics. First off is a servo connected to a high-tech material, popsicle sticks, complete with jokes. From there, you go to the power supply. One powers the servo, the other powers the remote control system. Here's the remote control receiver right here. Now below, this is what drives the whole system. Let me show you the two backpack blowers that I'm going to use to power my baseball pitching machine. One is cordless, the Ego right here, and the RYOBI is a 2-stroke model. Let me show you the Ego up close. First of all, this thing's capable of pushing out 145 miles per hour, 600 CFM. It's sold two ways, blank, and that means without a battery or a charger for $210 or complete for $300. Now, battery-wise, this thing can use a 56-volt Ego battery. They can be the 2 amp battery, the 5 amp battery, or the 7.5 amp battery. Now you can see the build quality on this backpack blower is really top notch. Real comfortable shoulder straps, beautiful back here, nothing that's going to hurt you as you wear it, and a waist harness, which I really like. This takes some of the weight of the blower off you as you use it. It's got a nice control here, and it can be really granular. You can control the speed really well. It's got a huge nozzle on the end. I'd say this nozzle is about an inch wider than the RYOBI nozzle. Let's move on to the RYOBI. The RYOBI, as I said, is a gas-powered backpack blower. It's capable of doing 185 mile per hour at 510 CFM. It sells at Home Depot for $200. Here it is up close. You can see this is obviously a gas-powered model. It's got the pull start, requires gas. Speaking of gas, here it is right here, my special formula. This is gas plus oil. It's a 50-to-1 ratio. You got to make that as you use it up here. That's kind of a pain in the butt. And of course, you've got your start procedure. So you got to follow those to get this thing started. The quality of the backpack isn't as good as the Ego, but it probably works. You can see they cut some corners here. It just seems like it will work, but it's not as well designed. It doesn't have a waist harness, and the pieces that connect it to you aren't as well made. The handle right here is okay. The trigger, it's a little chintzy and it feels light, but I think it will work. Here's the stop button on it, and if you go down the nozzle right here, you can see here's the nozzle. So these blowers are ready to go. Let's get to the challenge. All right, it's time to give this pitching machine some life. I'm going to connect my Ego 56-volt blower to the pitching machine. Watch how it goes. My battery, 56-volt 5 amp, charged in 45 minutes on the quick charger, into the blower. Done! This is the first test. I got the Ego backpack blower connected to the baseball pitcher. I've got it on turbo mode, and I've got a bunch of yellow balls loaded in this thing. Let's do this. Everything looks good. I got my remote control. Let's see how far these yellow balls go. All right, so here's the grouping right up here. Pretty good solid grouping. I'm not gonna move those balls. The next thing I'm gonna test is with the RYOBI. Here we go. Time for your first drink, little blower. Let's see if I can do this without making too much of a mess. I'm getting better at that in my old age. Hopefully, won't have to deal with that for too much longer. cap it up. Now, set the throttle level up, which is right here. I got that all the way up. Okay, turn this choke to A, so it's choked. Push the primer 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, we got fuel in there. Pull engine until engine attempts to start. Here we go. I guess you hold on to it here. Okay, that sounded good. Now set to B. Okay. There you have it. All right, this is the RYOBI's turn. The RYOBI's gonna be pushing out blue balls. I've got it at full, don't make any jokes there. I've got it at full power. Let's see how it performs. The magic. Technical glitch. Wow, these two right here, it looks like they want to be friends. Now, very close in distance. The Ego has one that's about a foot further out, but it's a pretty good grouping. So testing backpack blowers, that's fun. But now it's time for the main event. Make sure you keep count. I think more hit me than hit the back. One of the things I rediscovered about yard tools when making this video is how much I love cordless tools. And that's because when using my pitching machine and I had to use a gas-powered tool just for comparison, I remembered why I got away from gas tools, because they're so loud and obnoxious, the fumes, all the problems that come along with it. But what I wanted to do here today in my video is I have a decibel meter. I want to run both blowers at full speed and we'll see how loud each one is. The first test with the decibel meter is going to be with the Ego in turbo mode. All right, the maximum number there was 92 decibels. Now let's try the RYOBI. All right, the RYOBI recorded 120 max decibels. Now, when I set out with this video, I kind of wanted to answer the question, were cordless blowers or backpack blowers as strong as their gas counterparts? I think this video easily demonstrated that cordless tools, and specifically this Ego backpack blower, is quite as capable as the RYOBI. I've used them for leaves as well, although that's not as fun. There's tons of videos online that will show both these tools blowing leaves. Take my word, they both can handle the job. On a sizable property, I have about 1/4 acre, no problem. In the fall, I move all those leaves. I'm done with the cordless as well as the gas powered. Now, you know that I'm leaning towards a cordless because of all the convenience that comes with cordless. You don't have to do the maintenance. There's not mixing the oil and gas. There's not the tune-ups. There's not the starting problems. So me specifically, I love cordless tools and I really love this Ego backpack blower. Anyway, that's it for now. My name's Andrew. I'm from Kite Army. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, make some comments below. If you build yourself a baseball pitching machine, let me know about it, and I'll see you guys all around real soon.